Welcome to the One Life podcast with Behka White. I am your host, and this is episode 48, Quality of Life. What is quality of life? It can be defined in many ways. One definition offers quality of life as a descriptive term that refers to people's emotional, social, and physical well-being and their ability to function in the ordinary tasks of living. Our sweet Jacob was our fourth child, our firstborn with the rare genetic disease that Rob and I carry, and he lived for 9 months. His brain didn't form properly, and his abilities were very limited. He couldn't suck, and he couldn't swallow. The professionals said he couldn't see or hear, but I tend to disagree with those opinions. However, he didn't even cry. Because he was so physically limited, his spirit was unrestrained. He felt like love, and he filled our entire home with his spirit of love. How we missed him when he was gone. Our kids adored him and could not get enough of him. Mariah was 6 during the time that we had him, and she loved to hold him and take care of him. She helped with changing and feeding him. And the feeding was quite an ordeal. She just took such good care of him. Ty was 2 years old, and he loved to play with Jacob. He would take his Hot Wheel cars and drive them all over Jacob's arms and legs and all over his head, and Jacob just loved the attention. Jacob had a sensory therapy box big enough for one, and Ty would climb into the box with him and help Jacob hit the bells and grab the strings and all the things. And they didn't even get stuck in there together. They just hung out. Talia was around 4 at the time, and every morning as soon as she woke up, she would come into Jacob's room and climb into bed with him. She played little games with him. Like she would catch her finger in his hand and giggle and laugh and say, "Jacob, you let me go. You let me go. You can't hold on to me." And his sweet little reflexes would hold on to her finger. One morning I came into the room and Talia was licking Jacob's head, matting his hair down to his scalp. I said, "Talia, what is happening here?" And this was at the time when The Lion King was one of our favorite movies. And she said, "I am Sarabi, and this is my baby Simba, and I am cleaning him." She was so proud of his hair matted in swirls. It was impressive work. Our kids all wanted to be close to him. Though he was unable to communicate physically, he was able to communicate love through his spirit. From outside observers, Jacob did not have a great quality of life. But he taught us something. Actually, he taught us many things, but one of the things he taught us is that quality of life has nothing to do with ability. I believe quality of life has everything to do with how much love one is able to give and receive. I think it's interesting that each one of my kids communicated love to Jacob in different ways, and these childhood tendencies are still evident in their adulthood. Mariah expresses love through her service and her time. Talia expresses love through her words and her time. Ty still loves to have fun and loves to help other people have fun as well. He also expresses his love with his time. So, if quality of life is determined not by our abilities, but by how much love we are able to give and receive, I ask you, how is your quality of life? How much love are you able to give and receive? No matter your answer, as love is an unlimited resource, we can all experience more. I propose that each of us is a beloved child of God. He loved us first. He loves us infinitely. If we want more love in our life, we need only to receive the love that He has for us. How do we do this? Well, that's a whole different discussion, but the short answer is, let's put down our umbrella that's blocking Him from our lives and let His love rain down on us. When we receive His infinite love, our capacity to love others can become unrestrained. Today's invitation is to hear this. You are loved. you are irreplaceable. You already are worthy. Believe it. This is living our best life.